This person fell in love with you. Even with the age gap, God wants you to hear this message. Right now, there are certain bonds in life that do not follow logic, timing, or social habits. They simply happen, and when they do, they bring a feeling that is almost too intense to describe, like something created by a higher power rather than by human choice. You might have wondered why you met this individual, the one who looks at you in a different way, who sees past your surface, and who makes your heart feel something you did not anticipate. Perhaps you told yourself it could not work, that the age gap or the situation made it impossible. But listen carefully now, because this is not a random event. This is divine alignment. First, when the soul recognizes its own reflection. Sometimes God brings two souls together who are meant to find each other, not because it is simple, but because it is vital. You might not belong to the same generation, the same background, or the same phase of life, but your souls recognize something familiar, old, and strong. This person did not fall in love with you because of your appearance, your age, or your status in the world. They fell in love with the energy you hold, the peace, the light, and the spirit that feels like home to them. There is something in the way you talk, the way you care, and the way you exist that reaches the deepest, most human part of them. And even if they tried to fight it, the truth is basic. They did not choose to fall for you. They just did. Second, the hidden work of God's timing. God does not make errors. Every meeting, every delay, and every difference all fit into a bigger plan that we often cannot grasp in the moment. The age difference that made you doubt this love was never a wall in the eyes of the divine. In God's view, love is not measured in numbers. It is measured in purpose. You might have entered this person's life to wake up something they had forgotten, like faith, hope, kindness, or the bravery to feel again. And they came into your life to remind you that love is not limited by what the world claims is right. Love happens in the heart, and the heart does not ask for permission. There were times when they looked at you and silently thought, "Why does it feel like I have known them before? Why do I feel peace just being near them? Why do I care this much when I know I should not?" That is the whisper of a divine connection. Not a crush or a temporary feeling, but true recognition. Third, the struggle between mind and heart. You both felt it, that quiet war inside. The mind said, "This cannot work." But the heart said, "This feels right." The difference in age might have made them pull away, doubt things, or even go away for a while. They might have thought, "I do not want to ruin their life," or "They deserve someone closer to their own world." But every time they tried to leave, something deeper pulled them back. Not out of weakness, but because they could not quiet the truth inside them. And that truth was simple. They loved you. Not the kind of love that disappears when things get hard, but the kind that grows steady and strong even when no one is watching. God sometimes brings love through unexpected doors because He wants to show you that connection is not about age. It is about alignment. You and this person understand each other's silences. You see each other's hurts. You do not have to explain who you are. You just feel understood. Fourth, they fell in love with your spirit. What attracted them to you was not just youth or beauty. It was grace. It was the way you hold on to kindness even after being hurt, the way you forgive when others would walk away, the way your eyes still show faith even when life was not kind to you. They saw something holy in you, something that reminded them that love can still be honest even in a world that has turned love into a game. When they hear your voice, it soothes them. When they think of you, it gives them strength. And even when they are far away, there is a quiet sense of connection that stays, as if your souls are still speaking when your mouths are not. This love did not happen by chance. It was sent to heal, to teach, and to awaken. Fifth, the fear of what people will think. You both know what the world might say. People like to judge love by rules, age, background, and expectations, but the divine does not. God sees love differently. When He sends someone to your life for a reason, He does not ask for human opinions. He places the connection in your heart and lets it grow quietly, spiritually, and beautifully. The fear of being judged made one of you pull away at times. Maybe they hid their feelings or kept them silent. Maybe they convinced themselves it was better to let you go. But the truth is, they never stopped caring. Because real love does not end when it is silenced. It just waits in the soul. Sixth, the divine lesson behind this love. Every love story sent by God carries a lesson. Sometimes the lesson is to love deeply. Sometimes the lesson is to let go with grace. And sometimes the lesson is to trust that what is meant for you will always find you again. This person was put in your path to remind you of your value, that even with differences, you can be loved, seen, and chosen for who you truly are. And maybe you were sent into their life to remind them that it is never too late to feel something real again. Even if you do not end up together physically, your souls will always remember. There is a sacred bond that time, distance, or age can never wipe away. Seventh, signs that their heart still belongs to you. You may not hear from them every day, but there are moments when their thoughts move back to you. Often in quiet hours, when the world is resting, they see something that reminds them of you. A word, a smell, a piece of music, and for a second, the whole world stops. They might not say it out loud, but deep down they still wonder how you're doing. They look at old messages or memories. They feel your energy before they sleep. They sense that something unfinished still links you both. That is because souls do not forget. Even if years pass, the bond you built still lives in them. Eighth, what God wants you to hear right now. God wants you to know this. You are not crazy for feeling what you felt. You were chosen to experience a love that broke rules because it was meant to grow your spirit. He does not want you to chase what is not ready, but He also does not want you to doubt that it was real. This love changed both of you. It woke up something that was sleeping: pity, truth, bravery, and faith. If they are meant to return, they will when the timing is right, when lessons have been learned, and when hearts are ready to meet in peace. Until then, walk with trust, because love that is planned by heaven does not vanish. It simply waits for divine timing. Ninth, the silent prayer between two souls. Every night somewhere, one of you whispers the other's name in a prayer. It might not be out loud, but heaven hears it. Maybe they pray for your joy. Maybe you pray for their healing. Either way, God listens, because when two souls have touched deeply, their prayers are never wasted. Even silence becomes holy between you. It is the kind of connection that does not need constant words. It just exists. 10th, love beyond time, age, and fear. Age is just a number. Love is a force. And when God writes a love story, He does not use a clock. He uses purpose. The one who fell for you did not do so because they wanted to. They fell because their soul recognized its home in yours. And though they may hide it behind calm eyes or busy days, that love still beats quietly within them. Someday, when both your hearts are ready, the universe may bring you back together. And this time, it will not be confusing. It will be clear, peaceful, and divine. Final message from the divine. You were never too young. They were never too old. You were simply two souls meeting at the exact moment you both needed light. This story is not over. It is just moving at a pace only heaven understands. So keep walking, keep trusting, keep loving with faith, because God saw your heart, and He is proud of the way you loved. You did not love foolishly. You loved bravely, and that in itself was the miracle. To summarize, this person fell in love with you not despite the age difference, but because of the divine connection. It was meant to teach both of you something lasting about love, patience, and the beauty of souls that meet across time. Trust that what is meant for you is protected by heaven itself. If you found value in this, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support. 15. The bridge of dreams and intuition. You might find that this person visits you in your sleep or pops into your mind out of nowhere. These are not just random thoughts. They are the ways your souls stay linked when the world keeps you apart. Even when you are busy with your own life, you might feel a sudden wave of warmth or a familiar peace. This is the energy of the connection reaching out to you. It serves as a reminder that the heart has its own way of communicating that does not need a phone or a letter. It is a spiritual bridge that stays open as long as the love remains real. 16. The gift of shared transformation. Think about who you were before you met them and who you are now. This connection acted as a mirror, showing you parts of yourself you didn't know were there. Maybe you discovered you were more patient than you thought, or perhaps you realized you were ready for a deeper kind of honesty. They went through a similar change because of you. Even if the world sees the age gap as a challenge, the divine sees it as a perfect blend of wisdom and new energy. You both gave each other exactly what was missing at just the right time. 17. Why the wait feels so long. Patience is one of the hardest lessons the soul has to learn. The reason things might feel slow or stuck is that God is working on the parts of the story you cannot see. There might be healing that needs to happen in their life or lessons you still need to learn in yours. If everything happened all at once, you might not be strong enough to hold on to it. The waiting period is like the roots of a tree growing deep into the earth. It feels like nothing is happening above the ground, but underneath, a foundation is being built that will last a lifetime. 18. Choosing to live in gratitude. Instead of focusing on the pain of being apart or the confusion of the situation, try to focus on the fact that you were chosen for this experience. Not everyone gets to feel a love that transcends the normal rules of society. You have been given a rare gift, a glimpse into the way heaven views human bonds. Carry that gratitude with you every day. Let it make you kinder to others and more gentle with yourself. When you live in a state of thankfulness, you become a magnet for more blessings and more clarity. 19. The promise of a peaceful heart. God does not want you to live in a state of anxiety or sadness over this love. He wants you to breathe and know that your heart is in His hands. You can let go of the what-ifs and the regrets. Everything happened exactly as it was supposed to. As you move forward, the heavy feelings will start to lift, replaced by a quiet confidence. You will realize that you don't have to fight for what is truly yours. It will flow to you naturally when the season is right. 20. The final step is trust. The journey of the soul is long, but it is always moving toward the light. This person was a beautiful chapter in your book, and whether they are a single chapter or the rest of the story is yet to be seen. But the author of your life is wise and loving. Trust the hand that is writing your days. Trust that every tear you shed was seen and every prayer you whispered was heard. Your life is a masterpiece in progress, and this love was a vital brushstroke on the canvas. 21. The power of a quiet spirit. There is a special kind of strength that comes from staying calm when things are uncertain. You do not need to shout to be heard by the universe, and you do not need to rush to keep this love alive. By staying steady and keeping your peace, you allow the divine to work on your behalf. When you stop chasing, you give what is meant for you the space to find you. This person feels your strength even from a distance. Your ability to keep moving forward with a kind heart is what makes you so magnetic to them. 22. Healing the old wounds. Often, a love like this comes into our lives to show us where we still need to heal. It might bring up old fears of being left behind or feelings of not being good enough, but these feelings are coming to the surface so you can finally let them go. This connection is like a light shining into the dark corners of your heart, helping you clear out the past. As you heal, the bond between you and this person becomes cleaner and more honest. You are not just falling in love, you are rising in health and spirit. 23. The language of signs. Pay attention to the small things that happen in your daily life. God often uses nature, numbers, or even random conversations to send you a message of hope. You might see a specific bird, hear a song that has a special meaning, or see a repeated pattern that reminds you of them. These are not just coincidences. They are little nods from the divine telling you that you are on the right path. They are meant to comfort you and remind you that you are never truly alone in this journey. 24. The courage to be different. It takes a lot of bravery to follow a love that the world does not always understand. Most people prefer to stay within the lines of what is expected, but you have chosen to listen to your soul instead. This courage is a sign of your spiritual maturity. By accepting this connection, you are breaking down old walls and showing others that love is much bigger than a birthday or a social label. You are a pioneer of the heart, proving that true unity comes from the spirit, not from common logic. 25. The beauty of the present moment. While it is natural to think about the future or miss the past, the most important place to be is right here. Every breath you take is a gift. Every day you wake up is a new chance to grow. Do not let your focus on this person keep you from seeing the beauty of the world around you today. The trees, the sky, and the people you meet are all part of your path. When you find joy in the now, you become more vibrant and ready for whatever the future holds. 26. A bond that is protected. You must believe that what God has joined in spirit, no human words can truly pull apart. Even if there are critics or if the world tries to tell you it is wrong, they cannot see what the divine sees. Your connection is wrapped in a protective light. As long as you keep your intentions pure and your heart full of kindness, no negative energy can destroy the truth of what you felt. Rest easy knowing that your story is being watched over by a higher power that only wants the best for you. 27. The wisdom in the silence. There will be times when the person you love is quiet and does not reach out. In these moments, it is easy to let your mind create stories of doubt or worry. But silence is often where the most important work happens. In the quiet, they are processing the depth of their feelings for you. They are dealing with their own fears and learning how to handle a connection that feels so much larger than themselves. Use this time to focus on your own growth and inner peace. Trust that the silence is not a void, but a space for the soul to breathe and prepare for what comes next. 28. The ripple effect of your love. The love you share with this person does not just stay between the two of you. It changes the way you interact with the whole world. Because you have felt something so deep and real, you carry a new kind of warmth into every room you enter. You are more patient with strangers, more understanding with friends, and more gentle with yourself. This is how God uses a single connection to spread light to many people. Your love is a spark that helps make the world a little softer and more compassionate. 29. Letting go of the need for labels. The world wants everything to have a name, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a spouse, or a friend. But some connections are so unique that a simple label cannot hold them. Do not feel pressured to define what you have based on what others expect. It is okay for your bond to be its own special thing. By releasing the need to put it in a box, you allow the relationship to grow naturally and without the weight of outside pressure. Love is most beautiful when it is allowed to be free and true to its own nature. 30. The return to your true self. Above all else, this journey is about you finding your way back to who you were always meant to be. This person was a catalyst to help you see your own light and strength. Whether you walk the path together or apart, you are now more aware, more alive, and more connected to the divine. You have learned that you are worthy of being known at the deepest level. You have learned that your age and your history do not limit your ability to experience a miracle. You are a child of God, and you are loved beyond measure. 31. The final promise of divine timing. As this message comes to a close, remember that heaven has a perfect clock. Nothing is ever too early, and nothing is ever too late. Everything you have gone through has been leading you to a place of greater understanding and peace. Keep your heart open, keep your faith strong, and continue to love with everything you have. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and the best parts of your story are still being written. Walk in confidence, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Summary of this journey. This person was sent to you as a gift from the divine to wake up your heart and spirit. The age difference and the challenges you faced were all part of a larger plan to help you grow and trust in a love that goes beyond the physical world. Your connection is real, it is sacred, and it is protected by a higher power. Whether the road ahead leads back to each other or toward new horizons, you can move forward with a peaceful heart, knowing that you have been touched by a miracle. Thank you for listening, and may you always find the courage to love bravely. 32. The strength found in your own journey. Sometimes God allows a pause so you can remember how powerful you are on your own. This connection was never meant to make you feel incomplete, but rather to show you how much love you already have inside. Use this season to invest in your own dreams, your health, and your happiness. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you align with the highest energy possible. If this person is meant to be by your side, they will be drawn back to the light you have built within yourself. You are the main character of your own story, and your growth is the most beautiful thing you can offer the world. 33. The courage to stay soft. In a world that can be harsh and judgmental, it is a brave act to keep your heart open. You might have been tempted to close off or become cynical because of the age difference or the opinions of others, but your softness is your greatest asset. It is what drew that person to you in the first place, and it is what keeps you connected to the divine. Do not let fear turn your heart to stone. Stay kind, stay hopeful, and continue to see the good in people. Your ability to love without walls is a sign of true spiritual wealth. 34. The unspoken understanding. There is a comfort in knowing that somewhere out there, someone truly understands the essence of who you are. Even without words, there is a frequency you both share that no one else can tune into. This is the peace that comes with divine alignment. You don't have to perform or pretend when you think of them, and they don't have to with you. This comfort acts as a safety net for your soul, giving you the confidence to face the world knowing you have been seen and accepted at your core. 35. The blessing of an expanded heart. Every time you love someone who is different from you, your heart grows larger. You are learning to see beyond the surface and value the spirit above all else. This experience has taught you that human connections are not about fitting into a specific mold, but about the spark of recognition between two people. This expanded heart will serve you in everything you do. You will find yourself more empathetic toward everyone you meet, becoming a beacon of light for others who feel they don't fit in. 36. The final realization of purpose. Looking back, you will see that every moment of this connection had a reason. The laughter, the tears, the distance, and the reunions were all threads in a beautiful tapestry. You are not just two people meeting. You are two souls fulfilling a spiritual contract. You have helped each other heal. You have helped each other grow. And you have reminded each other that love is the most powerful force in the universe. Whatever happens next, you can be certain that you are better for having known them. Closing reflection on the path ahead. As you move forward from this message, carry with you the certainty that you are guided. You do not have to figure everything out today. The path will reveal itself one step at a time. Trust your intuition, listen to the quiet whispers of your heart, and know that God is always working for your good. Your story is a testament to the fact that love has no limits and that the soul knows no age. Go in peace, live with passion, and keep believing in the miracles that are yet to come. 42. The importance of inner stillness. In a world that is always moving, it is easy to get caught up in the noise of what should be. But the real truth of your connection is found in the moments when you are still. When you stop searching for answers and simply sit with your own breath, you can feel the reality of your bond. It is a quiet hum in the background of your life. This stillness is where God speaks to you. It is where you find the strength to keep going without needing all the answers right now. Practice being at peace with the silence, for it is often the most fertile ground for miracles to grow. 43. The mirror of self-love. One of the greatest secrets of this connection is that it was designed to show you how to love yourself. The way this person saw beauty in you, even the parts you tried to hide, was a hint from the divine. You were meant to see yourself through their eyes until you were strong enough to see yourself through God's eyes. As you begin to treat yourself with the same tenderness and respect they offered you, you fulfill a major part of this journey. The more you value your own spirit, the more you honor the connection that helped you find